Finance Minister Mohammed Aurangzeb on Tuesday assured that other sectors would be brought into the tax net, while also highlighting the need to reduce tax exemptions.
तो ये मैं आपको यकीन दिलाना चाहता हूं कि हम बाकी सेक्टर्स को नेट में ला रहे हैं। जैसे मैंने अपनी बजट स्पीच में भी कहा कि 31,000-32,000 रिटेलर्स इस वक्त रजिस्टर हो चुके हैं और जुलाई से उन पे टैक्स का इतलाक होगा इंशाल्लाह, क्योंकि ये कोई ऐसा नहीं हो सकता तबका या सेगमेंट जिसको हम डायरेक्ट टैक्सेस की हद में हम ना लेकर आए। बिकॉज अगर हम ना लेकर आए, फिर जो इस वक्त बात हो रही है कि सैलरी क्लास के साथ क्या हो गया, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में क्या हो गया, तो ये वही बात आगे चलती रहेगी। तो इसलिए देयर आर अदर सेक्टर्स व्हिच आर गोइंग टू बी ब्रॉट इनटू द नेट।
His remarks come days after the government presented the federal budget for the upcoming fiscal year 2024-25 with a total outlay of 18.9 trillion rupees, which analysts said was broadly in line with International Monetary Fund guidelines. Pakistan's budget for the upcoming year aims for a modest 3.6% gross domestic product growth and sets an ambitious 13 trillion rupees tax collection target, raising taxes on salaried classes and removing tax exemptions for the rest. Aurangzeb, during the budget presentation, had said that the goal was to widen the tax base to avoid burdening existing taxpayers. The conflict in Gaza continues to escalate, with Israeli forces targeting central areas where Palestinians from Rafah had been evacuated for safety. More than 1 million Palestinians relocated to areas like Nuseirat and Deir el-Balah are still under attack. According to the Palestinian Ministry of Health, 25 Palestinians have been killed today, with 17 in the central area. Many injured individuals have been transferred to Al-Ali Hospital, which is overwhelmed and running on a single generator. The hospital faces severe shortages of medical supplies and fuel, forcing it to ration its resources. Israel's war on Gaza has severely impacted the health sector, reducing clinical capacity by 70%. The World Health Organization reports 476 attacks on healthcare facilities, resulting in 727 deaths and 933 injuries. Gaza increasingly relies on field hospitals, which often lack basic services, to treat the influx of patients. The environmental impact of the war is devastating. A UN report highlights unprecedented soil, water, and air pollution in Gaza, with sanitation systems destroyed and millions of tons of debris from explosive devices. The war has reversed progress in water desalination, wastewater treatment, and solar power installations. The Gaza Strip is now covered with debris, weighing more than 107 kilograms per square meter, surpassing the debris generated during the Battle for Mosul, Iraq, in 2017. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces and settlers have assaulted Palestinians. At the Tyre checkpoint, Israeli soldiers beat a Palestinian man, who was later hospitalized. Settlers attacked residents and vehicles in Deir Dibwan and Huwara, and set up an illegal outpost near Hebron. Since October 7, 548 Palestinians have been killed and over 5,200 wounded in the West Bank. Addressing the UN Human Rights Council, Volker Turk condemned Israel's escalating attacks in Gaza and the West Bank. He reported 528 Palestinian deaths in the West Bank and arbitrary detentions by Israeli forces. Turk criticized both Israel's relentless attacks in Gaza and Palestinian armed groups for endangering civilians by keeping captives in populated areas. Hezbollah released a video showing surveillance footage of Israeli locations, including Haifa. This follows months of low-level hostilities between Hezbollah and Israel, with Hezbollah using drones for surveillance and attacks. In response, the United States says it is working to prevent a greater war between Israel and Hezbollah. White House envoy Amos Hochstein, during his visit to Lebanon, called for urgent de-escalation. After meeting with Lebanon's House Speaker Nabi Berri, Hochstein emphasized the need to resolve the conflict quickly and diplomatically to avoid further escalation.